Hey world, being able to come back to another video. I don't normally do sports takes, but I wanted to do this sports take because it crosses barriers. You dig? There's so much like what I would say gaslighting, and it's so unfortunate that the public, which are the fans or the fanatics, don't see this for what it really is, right? And what I'm referring to is the real reason the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers. And as a former ball player and a coach, I'm gonna look at it from that perspective. But the number one reason Luka Doncic was traded because the owner of the Mavericks, which is a lady by the name of Miriam Adelson, she bought the majority stake in the Mavericks for $3.5 billion. Mark Cuban used to be the owner for the Mavericks, and he sold it for $3.5 billion. Okay. Now Miriam Adelson, if you don't know who she is, Miriam Adelson is Donald Trump's number one campaign donor. Hundreds of millions of dollars she donated to Donald Trump's campaign. That's the reason why he was president the first time. That's the reason why he's president this time. Also, too, you got to realize who is Miriam Adelson? What does she do? Well, she owns the Sands casino market in Los Angeles. Okay, so she's really, really rich. And the only reason she bought the Dallas Mavericks, right, is because, remember, Texas is one of the largest markets when it comes to sports gambling, when it comes to, legalized gambling, right? And the profits and revenues that can come from that. Well, what does she want to do? She wants to build a casino resort in the Dallas area. And if she can't, by, of course, the only way she can do that is by bribing, not bribing, but donating to a lot of these Texas politicians' campaigns to get them to change their stance to make it legal in Texas, where she can have casinos and resorts here and in Texas, and especially in the Dallas area, man. It's so much land there to do that, right? But guess what? If she doesn't get her way and be able to have a casino resort here in Texas, she would just take the team to Las Vegas. Now, mind you, Las Vegas will be having a basketball team soon. See how all this stuff kind of works together? But then you may say, well, why is it that they traded Luka? That's ridiculous. Because they don't care about Luka. This isn't about Luka. And from a coach and general manager standpoint, that's the worst type of guy to coach. Because he's not disciplined when it comes to his conditioning. And like I say, he doesn't take it serious. And the general manager, right? He was one of Kobe Bryant's best friends when he was working with Nike. So he understands a certain work ethic required to be top. And so getting rid of Luka wasn't a problem. If Mark Cuban was still the owner, it would have never happened. But Miriam Adelson, she have a bigger goal in mind. So this whole Dallas Maverick trade, the Luka trade, Anthony Davis, has nothing to do with basketball. Only to do with the money. Follow the money, and you see why they make the decisions they make. All right? All right, for the meantime, between time, may the Most High Inside bring you joy. And being what is out of 5,000.